Interesting setup, I have to say.
You have to think with timing, they'd want to go back over to the B side as well, but they've already given up drop. Rush has heard this. Naf can't push through and Rush down. Naf has no movement at all. Bomb's still going back toward A though, because they think this is the opportunity for a split. Naf's done them a job, and it's going to be followed up as Tarek finds two. So in some weird way, it does work out, because losing drop, they think the split opportunity presents itself in the fact that there's a presence on B. They never check the inside of the site. Bialy now has to go 1 versus 3, so a little bit of luck just based on those kills and how it forced the rotations.
It's just the all-in moment. You're just banking that no one makes their way towards upper platform, and I guess Virtus.pro haven't been showing their hand too heavily towards that area. They've been focusing very much towards drop-down and the A bomb side itself. So, OpTic with the very unorthodox setup. It works out for them as well. They funnel the terrorists back towards the A side, and Tarek's waiting for that double spray down at the top of mid. Interestingly
enough, not many of the timeouts used in this, just to keep track of that, because we do have to keep an eye on early. Virtus.pro is going to realize, okay, A's not working, let's go back over there, and they're going to read this correctly again, at least at the start for the default.
Well, it's a 5-man setup for Virtus.pro as we go into round number 14. Going to be sending everyone to the B side. This time focusing towards the other platform. But you said this time they've adjusted correctly once again. Tarek's waiting for them. He gets the first shot. This Virtus.pro team can't push through the smoke, but Taz, he's doing a good job with the UMP here. Gets the double kill as well. It's going to be actual manpower in favor of OpTic still. Well, it got a bit exciting there, but they have been shut down as Pasha up against 3.
Flash in and perfectly timed. Tarek pops back out and shut down once more. As Virtus.pro's money dwindles as well. Taz is the high roller right now. He's the big baller on the team, but he's only got 3250. Not exactly ideal.
Yeah, and it's the last round as well, so obviously just have to go all in, hope for the best. They get a Galil, 2 Tech 9s, a Deagle, and Neo finishes off with a PT50. Not looking too good. They have got 3 smokes, so I guess in this sort of play, Wallace
gets far enough over the stables, but bomb dropped again. As Neo's caught him on the way by, it's down at the front of the APC. He's got full vision onto it, and therefore he calls his teammate through the vent because he can cover off on Tarek. They can both see it together rather than on the balcony. And Mixwell do what he can. It's a double peak position, and Virtus.pro is going to take pistol number 2.
Another A split coming in that I thought OpTic Gaming had the advantage as well, especially when they found that kill towards Snacks. But Neo, he gets the most vital kill of them all, drops the bomber towards the bomb side there, and it's in a horrible position, 2-on-2. And at that point, Virtus.pro positioned himself very efficiently indeed, and Bialy finds himself in the 2 versus 2 and lands that kill that he secures the round as well. We go into the second one here. There is no force buy from OpTic, which is interesting. Once again, the standard force CSGO at the moment, if you're doing it the bomb down, you're force buying in the second round as a tease, but OpTic a little bit more conservative once again. No armor purchase whatsoever. PD50s, Deagles, and Virtus.pro, not a single rifle, Matt. It's a strange round, I have to say. It's going to be 3 MP9s, a P90, and a UMP. It's very uncommon to see this kind of buy coming in, but for now,
he get back in, and now he's got a lion's den of 3 OpTic players just staring him down. So back away he will try to go, thinks better of it, and he who hesitates loses as Tarek's going to find the shot with the Deagle back over toward B. Neo's caught off. Oh, the positioning from Mixwell, how clever is that?
Yeah, he holds the flanks there, and they do find the first 2 kills here, but Pasha in a great position with his P90, the perfect weapon to go against unarmored players. He's not detected for now. This could be a big spray down. He gets 1, he gets the second and the third as well. He brings the round in favor for his teammates. Bialy to finish things off. And it got a bit scary there for Virtus.pro, but they managed to come out on top of the end. It wasn't a force buy from OpTic, but certainly made a good effort of it. Virtus.pro getting very aggressive in these rounds as well, pushing in towards those B-Halls and the pistol, and on the second round there as well, getting punished both times, but managing to recover that P90. 2-0, and I assume it's another eco going into this one from OpTic. And it will be that. A couple of PD50s and a Tech 9, no nades. Should be another simple affair. This time Virtus.pro do have the rifles, and you're right, it's certainly one of those maps you want to be sitting back and not challenging, but Snacks, he doesn't care. Towards on the MP9, he finds the first headshot towards Stanislaw.
MP9 from that range as well. On immediately. He's still on top of the site, but he's not fast enough, and rather Stanislaw's too fast, but watch Bialy as they trade again. It's Tarek that's finally going to give them an advantage that stabilizes, at least for the moment, and he heads over toward Mo's house to try and hold off the pushback through the smoke, and it's Taz with a UMP. He's only on 12, so that UMP could be detrimental to them, as is that nade, as Taz times it to perfection. The second nade as well. Oh, Tarek's gone. And Naf is going to have to fly in this situation because 2 players in the bomb down, smoke on top of it. He's got to line it up, knows the second player is going to peek, and Taz prevails.
What a retake that was from Virtus.pro. OpTic with the perfect execution. They find the initial frag. There's equal exchanges, so then the bomb's going down. They have the man advantage, but Taz, he steps up tremendously there. Only the UMP as well, that grenade towards the chicken coop. An absolute masterclass in terms of the retake there from Virtus.pro, and that has broken the money for OpTic. They managed to get the bomb down though, so it's not a horrible effect going forward, but they are forcing into it. It's 2 AKs, 3 Tech 9s, the extra $800 definitely making this a possibility for them. They know the money's not going to be great for Virtus.pro. They're trying to shut them down and reset them in return.
I still want to see if more players follow. This is perfect from Stanislav. Great response from Bialy in that position. He has to be so fast, but Tarek follows through. Bialy goes down and Pasha's found before he can do anything from the stairwell. And that drop position becomes the way in which Virtus.pro will suffer in this round. It's on to Taz, 1 versus 3, and he's got a kit, he's got armor, but no utility. He's close on the case considering the bomb just got planted. But how does he even approach the situation? There's so many angles on the other side of that doorway. The first being where Tarek's playing over toward the cubby. He's gotten a little bit forward. He makes himself known. Taz is aware of it, sprays in, tries to find him, but can't control the spray long enough, and Tarek dances successfully to find the round for OpTic as they go up to 9. Still though, Virtus.pro in the lead on 12.
Yeah, but they're going to be a full EK here. That was a big play from OpTic. The force spy comes in. It's 4 Tech 9s and an AK-47. Tarek somehow gets himself with the connector. He's the one that really brings the round into their favor. Coming through that connector door, finds 2 kills, shuts it down, and Virtus.pro just can't get going there. I thought they were set up perfectly as well. Neo baiting in Pasha, but doesn't work out for them. They get overwhelmed by the Tech 9s, and the backstab works out very nicely indeed. It's 12-9, but still anyone's game.